Welcome back to my chronic illness journey part 6. So as more years are passing and I'm in a new state at this point, same job, same company, and I get pneumonia, and I am out for like over a month. And luckily, I had like the sick days and I took a leave of absence, and I managed to maintain my job through a severe illness, which was the first time I'd managed to maintain a job through a severe illness. So I was like, okay, good news. I got severely ill again, but I maintained my job. I was feeling good about that. A couple months later, I was called into the office. I am at the max number of absences I can have before being fired. The next absence, I'm fired. And I'm like, whoa, what? And, we talked and I mentioned, yeah, I did have this neutropenia, this condition, but it's not in the paperwork. So the absences can't be excused for having this condition. So I'm like, okay, I need to get this on the record so that my absences can then be excused because I have this condition. So I go to my PCP. I ask to see a specialist. They recommend me out, but the specialist is in another city that's like a 2-hour drive away. Not just drive. It was a ferry and a drive, and I ended up getting rides from my sister to go to these appointments, and we run like a shit ton of tests again, checking again for cancers and other diseases that might be causing the neutropenia, and once again coming up with absolutely nothing. No cause. So now it was originally listed as chronic benign neutropenia. Now it's listed as idiopathic neutropenia. Because idiopathic basically means they don't know why I have it. I just have neutropenia. That was a specialist, though, that sort of hit me upside the head with, this is a lot of illness. And I was like, oh, really? They're like, yeah, you've had like pneumonia, bronchitis, an abscess of the throat, pneumonia and bronchitis multiple times. You're getting sick multiple times a year. This is a lot of illness for a person. So I was sort of like, oh, it's not normal. I'm not normal. And I finally started looking around and being like, oh, other people aren't sick like this. I get sick a lot. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true. But then a few things happened. The absences rolled over and I was no longer in threat of being fired. And due to my sister's car broke down and I was struggling to get to the appointments. And I had health insurance through my work, but it was copay, and I was in the double digits of amount owed due to all this testing. And they wanted to do further testing, but I was like, I'm already this much in debt. I'm having trouble getting to the appointments because they're in a totally different city. I'm no longer in danger of being fired, and I made a big mistake. I quit the testing. I quit going to the specialist. I figured I got through the last major illness. If I just save up all my vacation days and my sick days, I'll be okay. And I didn't get the condition listed on the paperwork. I needed to keep going, and I didn't. And it was a mistake that I didn't advocate for myself and fight to do all this. Yeah. Because there's more. There's much more. There's still more. I told you this was a long journey. Wait for what are we on? Wait for part 7.